Hello everyone and welcome back. Today is the glorious communist MayDay here in Portland, Oregon. I'm Veteran Mountain Man and, we had quite a weekend here in the Pacific Northwest. So many of you have probably heard that Antifa threatened to shut down the Spring Parade of Roses. And they effectively did. The parade got canceled. Because the Oregon Republican Party was a contributing member and was in the parade. And Antifa thought that it was racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic to allow Republicans to march in a citywide parade. Well, not only did their threatening get the parade canceled for everybody, but it also forced Republicans out onto the streets in protest on Saturday when the parade should have been happening. And our streets turned into a near riot as both sides then were taking to the streets, protesting each other. Now, I'm not saying what the free speech protesters did was wrong. I think that we did need to go ahead and have the parade, and the parade did need to have a chance to walk the streets. I think that the people who managed the Rose City parades should have held the parade anyway, and we should have prepared to arrest all these Antifa jerks and stop them from stopping us having our fun. Because realistically, shutting down parades that have been going on for almost a century, that are a part of the town's culture, is realistically an act of terrorism. And I hate throwing the T word around because it gets used way too much. But when you start using threats of violence and attempted acts of violence to stifle political speech, you are committing terrorism. And if there are any Antifa members listening now, you're a terrorist. Get over it. Quit crying. Go home. Put in a job search and go become something with your life. Quit being a terrorist. If you're not Antifa members, thank you very much for listening. Now, because they have shut down the parade, and now today they are going to march for their glorious communist revolution, I am going to try to bring you additional footage later today. Hopefully maybe even some raw footage. I've got some friends that might be going down to the parade, down to the protest, to watch and record. If they get any good footage, they might share it with me. I unfortunately will not be in attendance this year as I am starting a new job today, which kind of sucks for me in that I was hoping to get some raw footage of these crazies to share with you all here on YouTube and across the world and let people see just how insane the left coast of America has become. Because this is not isolated to Portland, Oregon. This kind of activity is going on in Seattle, in Olympia, in Vancouver, in Portland, in Salem, in Medford, in San Francisco, in San Diego, in Los Angeles, and even in Olympia. Right now, there are discussions coming out of California that there might be riots this summer. Riots like the Rodney King riots. Now, the Rodney King riots, I understood. The Rodney King riots were because people felt that Rodney King got a bad shake, even though he was committing multiple crimes at once and was resisting arrest, and the police officers tried to subdue him. Now, am I saying what the police officers did were right? No. But I at least understood that situation. Why are they rioting now? They're saying they're rioting because there's inequality. Well, what inequality? Are we talking about you're not allowed to go to school? Are we talking about you're not allowed to go to college? Are we talking about you're not allowed to have a job? What inequality? Tell me specifically, what is unequal? I'm tired of hearing this, oh, well, everybody doesn't end up in the same place, so that's unequal. That's bull. Inequality of outcome does not equal inequality of opportunity. And America was built on equality of opportunity. We were not built as some communist utopian societal ideal. That was the USSR and they collapsed. That's Cuba where people are eating fucking pigeon. That's Venezuela where people are eating rat. You want that? Go there. Oh wait, you can't go to the USSR. It collapsed under its own weight and now has an oligarchy. That's Russia, people. Anyhow, I'm going to leave a link down below to a local news channel that shows the protests from this weekend. As always, you can catch me at minds.com/veteran mountain man if you want to discuss this. If you like what I'm doing here, please like and subscribe. If you're following me on VidMe, instead follow and upvote. Thank you all. Oh, and don't forget, you can join me over at patreon.com/veteran mountain man, where you can become a patron. It's just $1 a month. I do special video content over there. I allow you to interact with me in certain ways that I don't allow my other listeners to interact with me. It's worth the $1. Come on over. Thank you all again, and have yourselves a great May Day.